Come in and let's sip this tea. Girl, come talk to me. Come on in.
Girl, come on in here and talk to me. Sit on down and relax your side.
Come in and let's sip this tea. Girl, come talk to me. Come on in.
Girl, I'm gonna tell you about the hectic week and how God keeps blessing me.
I'm here for you. I'm here for you. No matter what you're going through, let's chat. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Girl, you know I'm here for you. Let's chat.
Good morning, everybody. Well, actually, it is the crack of booty as always for me. If y'all don't know, I have difficulties with sleeping at nighttime. I normally go to sleep at probably about 7 something, and then I wake up at the crack of booty and I'm up. But today I am going to be making a chicken bowl, and so as you know, I told you guys the leftover fajita chicken that I had, I was going to use it for the bowl. So that's what's inside of this pan. And I already have my oven on, and I'm just going to cut up some bell peppers and onions and put it on top of there, and then put some foil on it and let it cook. Then I also have some black beans, which is by Bush's, and it is the simmering Caribbean type style beans. And I also have whole corn, some white rice, like I said, the bell pepper and onion. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this meat into the oven and let it start cooking when I get done cutting my bell peppers and onions. So you guys will watch me do that first, and then we will go ahead and put it in the oven. And I'll show you, I'll show you how everything looks step by step. Okay. I can hear Bree Ewing over there talking about she always using bell peppers and onions. It does seem that way. And yes, I've already taken the time to wash off my bell peppers and stuff like that. I'm just gonna slice it, and then I'm gonna make it a little thinner. I normally like to get a combination of different types of peppers. Like I like to get the red peppers to go with this meal, and the orange looking ones. I don't know, it's a little bit more fragrant. So I just want to cut these again. I like the fact that it adds color to my meal whenever I do utilize the different color peppers. But that's all I'm doing. I'm just simply cutting it. Now, I'm not going to dice these or anything like that, which see is what you get. This is how I'm going to utilize these peppers. Okay. Now, although I am cooking this early, no, I am not going to eat this early. I am just going ahead getting it out the way. I always try to cook as early as possible, so that way in this Texas heat, my house is still cool all day long, because Lord, this heat ain't going nowhere no time soon. And it is hot as all get up. like I say, these are like really quick meal ideas, especially for someone who is a working mom and just really doesn't have time to cook. You can put these meals together quick, fast, and easy. That way you still have a hot meal on the table and whatnot. Y'all know most of us don't cook because we want to. We cook because we have to. I said most of us. I didn't say all of us. So again, there's my chicken. And I'm just going to put my bell peppers on top of it. As you remember, this chicken is already pre-seasoned. I do like the seasoning on the chicken. Every now and then I will add more seasoning. It just depends on what I'm actually making. And let me clean off my chopping board so that way I can go ahead and get my onions on there. Now let me go ahead and cut up my onion. I'm just going to cut the side a little bit so that way I can get this shell off. Give me 1 second. Let me do this over the trash can. Y'all, I hope y'all happy. I know y'all had told me before y'all wanted to see some more cooking videos, so I definitely am trying to put them together. Like I told you, I'm gonna try to do one once a week. I make you no promises though. You know, I'm just getting back into the swing of things. It'll take me a little minute to get all the way back. Okay. So let me cut off the tip of this onion. Now, all I'm going to do is cut it in half. I'm going to use the onion just like that. I am going to use this whole onion for the chicken. Okay. Now I'm just gonna add that on top of the meat. And I'm going to wrap some foil on top of this meat so that way I can trap in the moisture. I did add a little bit of oil to the pan because I don't want my meat to stick. That's one thing that you guys didn't get a chance to see. I'm sorry, I forgot. I normally always show you guys what I put on there. Now the reason why I'm using the whole bell pepper and the whole onion, I just like it on my bowl whenever I'm making a chicken fajita bowl. You might not like all these onions and bell peppers. I do. You make your bowl how you make your bowl. You know, like I've explained to you guys before, I had damaged the nerves in my right side, so I always look for quick and easy meals. There's nothing wrong with making everything from scratch, but I don't be wanting to do that, okay? I'm sure half of y'all don't want to do it either. But if you have the energy and you feel like making everything from scratch, baby, go ahead. Having pre-seasoned fajita meat just cuts down on my time for me standing. And buying extra seasonings just for my chicken. Although I do have a lot of seasonings. My seasonings, my cabinet is horrible. Okay. All right, so this is what my chicken is looking like. I'm just gonna wrap some foil around it and stick it in the oven and let it cook. I wanna trap the moisture in there, and then I will flip it halfway through the cooking process. So give me just a moment. So next I am simply going to start to cook my black beans and my whole corn and my white rice. The white rice only takes 5 minutes. And so I'm going to start with that because the white rice goes at the very bottom of the dish, and then black beans and then the corn. So the rice only takes 5 minutes. As you know, if you put in a cup of rice, then you put in a cup of water. I'm actually going to be using 2 cups of rice, so I will be using 2 cups of water. And the Bush's black beans are already pre-seasoned, and the corn, you don't want to add a whole lot of flavoring to the corn. You're just going to warm it up and call it a day. But let me go ahead and get my rice going. I'll show y'all what that looks like. I have another bell pepper and onion because I am making another dish. It's all going to be done today, so that way I can just schedule these videos out. So one moment. So as you can see, this is my white rice. It's 2 cups of white rice, and this is my black beans. So what I'm going to do is I am prepping my bowls. I am doing like a meal prep. That way I don't have to worry about it. I'll just meal prep them. I can heat them up at my leisure, and I don't have to worry about it, which is why I'm making 2 different meals today. Okay, so this is my black beans and this is the rice. I'm going to put the bowl. Now I don't have my the meal prep container, so I will be just using my regular old dishes, the bowls, and wrapping it up in some foil and putting them in there and labeling them, so that way I'll know when I actually prepared the meal or whatever. But that is what I'm doing. I'm doing meal prep and getting everything ready because I am going back on my health kick, but I also need to make sure that I got all sources of protein and stuff like that to eat. But yeah, that's it. So let me go ahead and get this going, and I'll show you what the meal prep bowls look like as we go. Okay, so my black beans are already warmed up. My rice is going, and I have my corn on now. These are all the things to build the bowl, so I have them going already. And like I told you, my chicken is in the oven, and I have the foil on top of it just to trap the moisture in on the chicken. But I will show you guys, like I say, as I start to build the bowl. The first thing that I need to be ready is the rice. Then I'll put the beans on and then the corn. Okay, y'all, since my rice is done, as you can see, I am going to simply start putting my rice into the bowls. To build these bowls, you have to start with rice. Let me get a bigger spoon. Give me 1 second. Now, if you don't know, rice water is actually good for growing your hair. You're always supposed to clean your rice at the very beginning before cooking your rice. And what you can do is take your rice and get like mason jars, put it into a jar already whole, and let it ferment for about a good week. It is recommended that you add like some oranges or something to that effect, because when rice water ferments, it does not smell good. And so to give it a little bit of a better smell, rice water, you might want to add an orange into the water. Now, all you do is you're going to let the rice water sit, like I said, for 1 week. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm cleaning off this spoon. You let the rice water sit for 1 week, and once you do that, then you simply are going to go back after a week, and you're going to use it to put on your hair. You can sit with your hair in a plastic bag, but you put the rice water all over the hair for it to get completely moisturized. And then once you do that, you're gonna sit for about a good hour. Some people actually sleep with it on their hair to get a better process, and then you wash it off. But the benefits of rice water is it helps your hair to grow. It's some type of properties inside of rice water that helps grow. Cloves is another good thing that helps your hair to grow. Red onions are another thing that helps your hair grow. Not applying heat all the time to your hair helps it grow. As you can tell, I just simply put the black beans into each bowl. Now I'm going to add the corn. Let me wash my spoon off again. You want to drain your corn. You don't want that extra juice from the corn. Now, white rice is not the world's greatest, so if you have a chance, pick up some cauliflower rice or get brown rice to make these bowls. I was tired. I'm not going to the store. I didn't go to the store yesterday. I had an appointment, so I'm working with what I got. I just have to work out a little harder. Okay. All right. So that's what the bowls look like so far. I'll give you guys a better view. This is what the bowls are looking like so far. And then I'm gonna add the chicken on top, and that'll be the last step. Wrap some foil around them for my meal prep. That way I don't have to worry about cooking. I don't eat a whole lot, so yeah, you guys will see. Just a moment. So this is what my chicken looks like after 20 minutes. I am going to flip it and let it go ahead and cook some more without the foil on top of it. And then once it's all done, I will cut my chicken and show you guys what the the chicken fajita bowls look like. Just a moment. This is what it looked like flipped, and I'm simply going to put it back in the oven and let it brown and cook a little more. Okay, now that my chicken is ready, I just took my veggies and I put it on top of the bowls. Now I'm going to cut up my chicken and I'm going to add it to the top of the bowls. So give me just a moment. So this is the chicken. As you can tell, it's still juicy. It still has the moisture inside of it. I don't want no dry chicken, honey. Okay. I try to shred it as best as I can, or cut the little strips. But I want you to see the juice come out off of the chicken. Okay. I'm actually putting 1 chicken breast per bowl. And so this is what it looks like so far. I'm gonna top it with some green onions, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's all complete. Since I'm trying to cut back on my calories, this is simply it. You can top it with some cheese, some sour cream, and some avocados if you would like. But this is it for me while I magic. Or you can get some guacamole salsa and put on top to add a little bit of more seasoning. But that is it. I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy meal idea. Like I say, this is just simply my meal prep. I'm going to go ahead and put these up with some aluminum foil and put them into the fridge, and I can eat them at my leisure. Till next time, I'm your girl, Miss Leda, and I'm out this thing. Peace.
Minute, let's sip this tea. Girl, come talk to me. Come on in.
Girl, come on in here and talk to me. Sit on down and relax your tired feet.
Come in and let's sip this tea. Girl, come talk to me.